What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me. Not stepping, but about to jump in here into the gym. I'm gonna holler at y'all right quick. Man, it struggles for everybody right now, ain't it? It struggles for you, it struggles for me, and it struggles for people in certain professions. We was talking about the OnlyFans chicks that a lot of them is having to get a 9 to 5. Some even ended up homeless. Well, it extends past that. It's seeming like women that are trying to, be professional 304s, be paid 304s. They call them transactional relationships. I saw that term thrown around. That cracked me up. I'm like, man, I swear, you ladies, y'all coming up with all these creative terms for prostitute, but it's looking like the strip clubs. I'm seeing that the strip clubs is not how they used to be. Not from me going in there. I've been seeing some videos that's shown some of these establishments. Man, they looking a bit light. You got chicks talking about, sit right here. You got chicks talking about they was there for 8 hours and made $4. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy talk. Just 5 years ago, I couldn't have imagined that things would have come full circle. But things is tight, man. Things are tight right now for a lot of people. And when you got to start tightening the belt, when you got to start cutting off extra expenses, it's stuff like this that's going to go by the wayside. If you somebody that like getting your latte every day, you might cut back and only get it every other day. If you somebody that like getting cinnamon toast crunch, you might have to go ahead and get the multi-meal version. When things is tight, you do have to start cutting back. You might have to employ some of them struggle meals, like I told y'all about that I grew up on. The black eyed peas, the stew, what was the other one? The black eyed peas, the stew. We had the ramen noodles. It's another one that I'm missing. But oh yeah, the spaghetti, the spaghetti that was light on the hamburger. Hey, what? At least mine had hamburger in it. It might have been light on the hamburger, but it had some hamburger in it. I knew folks that was they was making the spaghetti with no hamburger. They was talking about it didn't need it because it had meat flavored sauce in it. Yeah, man. Shout outs to people that know what it's like to grow up, with limited resources, limited means. It definitely builds character. You become more appreciative, when you not really living so tight anymore. Some of those habits, they'll carry you. You'll be a lot more frugal, I guess, with your money. At least some people are affected that way. But yeah, man, this whole thing with the ladies of the night is the reason why I find this so amusing is because it really does show the mentality of man right now. Because I don't think this is completely economical. Men still like to have a good time. Men still like certain things. So men will spend money on things if the man basically finds value in it. He will still continue to spend money on it, even when it's a time that he kind of has to tighten the belt a bit. I think that this is it's partially due to the fact that men are largely losing interest in the dating market. Now, you might say, well, they're not dating these broads. That's true. But it's going out spending money in a social situation that's not really gonna gain them anything. A lot of these guys, they've stopped dating because they just believe that it's a total waste of time. the women, they have all these demands, all these expectations, and ultimately they don't get anything reciprocated. They just get a very entitled woman with a bunch of stipulations of what all they have to bring to the table and how they have to take them here and there for the first date. I mean, I've been seeing chicks talking about you got to take them to minimum a 4-star restaurant for the very first date. And that's silly to me, because why would I take you to a 4-star restaurant just so I can see if I like you or you like me? I don't even know if I like your ass. So why the hell would I even do that? Certain things, it's just not about the money. It's the principle. I don't know you. I have no idea if I'm gonna like you. I don't know if I'm gonna even like you enough to finish the meal with you. So the whole thing, pardon the wind. Over here on the side of the gym, and it got a little windy. But yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna like you enough to even sit and finish the whole meal with you. So 4-star minimum for a first date. And the crazy thing is that I think all these women that be saying this really don't be getting this stuff. I think they get on social media and they say all this stupid stuff, but they really don't be getting it, because they have all these demands and expectations and standards of men, but when you look at their baby daddy, he doesn't meet any of those criteria. So I really do think that the majority, I think there are some women that get these things, but these are women that are like the baddies, the IG model types, those women, a lot of them are broke. They spending whatever money that they get, keeping up the appearance of living this way, but they can still attract the type of guys he gonna take them at a 4-star restaurant on the first day anyway. You got these average ass chicks that are average to below average in looks, in a lot of cases below average with the body, and they're trying to demand the same things that 9s and 10s, that the IGN baddies that got pro athletes slide into their inbox are getting, and that's just not gonna happen. So guys have basically jumped out of the dating space because listening to all of the stuff that women be saying online, we're not gonna settle, we're not gonna do this, we're not gonna do that, we're not gonna go here, you have to do this, and you have to step up, you have to pay my rent. I mean, dudes in Atlanta talking about the dating scene out there crazy, because they like the first or second date, there's like this pressure to start paying bills for the chick. Now, it's not quite like that here in the D, at least if it is, I haven't seen it, but this is expanding the whole mentality of guys not even wanting to court women for dating. It seems like it's expanding into these other things. The dudes ain't paying for OF subscriptions the way they used to, and they not even going to the strip clubs no more, man. They are quitting that as well. It's gonna get to the point to where it's only gonna be, because I think they make the majority of their money off of regular dudes. You get your high roller who comes in there and throws money around, makes it rain, but it's not enough of them to, pay your bills with. It's not enough guys that are coming in there on the regular that fit into that profile to where you can comfortably dance and pay your bills. So they really do need those dollars from the everyday Joe Schmo coming in there in order to keep the establishment running, and also in order to keep the women there able to pay their bills so they can continue to work there. But that's not happening, man. Dudes are saying no to all of this stuff. It's an amusing dynamic. I'm sure y'all can tell that I get all types of amusement out of this. I mean, not that, I enjoy seeing the chicks struggle, but, if this is what you set yourself up for, this is the extent of your skills, to where you have to basically twerk on a pole in order to make money. That really is the extent of your skills. You already kind of making a hard bed for yourself to have to turn around and lay in. But Let me know what you guys think about this, man. I'm going to leave it here. Shout out to you guys, my subscribers, new and old. We still running the 5,000. I'm going to holler at y'all soon. Peace.